G'day everyone, it's Garrick and Ollie here, and today we're going to show you 3 of our favourite jumping exercises.
Yep, we use jumping exercises a lot in our exercise programs for a number of reasons. First of all, jumping is a great way to work on your bone mineral density, especially those with reduced bone mineral density in the case of osteopenia or osteoporosis. Jumping is also a great way of training your muscular power, or the speed with which your muscles can contract, which is really important for things like balance, being able to catch yourself with a quick step. And the last point is certain types of jumping can be a useful way of challenging your balance. So there's 3 reasons why jumping is so good. Let's get into 3 of our favorite exercises. Now, the first exercise that Garrick's going to demonstrate here is what we would call an arm-assisted jump. Now, let's talk through, as Garrick demonstrates, the reasons why we might use the arms. Okay, perfect demonstration there. You can see Garrick's pushing down on this flimsy looking chair. Of course, at home, use something a little bit more sturdy. But the arms allows Garrick to get a little bit higher with his jump, which means that he gets more of an impact with the ground, which can be really useful when trying to work on your bone mineral density. The other thing the arms are useful for is that if you do get any sensitivity in your ankles, your knees, or your hips, your feet even, using the arms can help you to dampen the landing. So it might make jumping a little bit more accessible for you if you do have any pain in the legs. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Now, as always, we'd start nice and slowly with some smaller jumps and then build up over time. Garrick, let's talk about the second exercise.
Okay, so Ollie, the second exercise is the step jump. So make your way to a step in front of you, like the one that we have here. Have something to the side if you need for balance. All you're doing, Ollie, is jumping up with 2 legs onto the step. Beautiful. Getting your balance and stepping back off. This is a slight step up in challenge from the assisted jump because we're requiring a bit of height in the jump itself, focusing on the phase of the jump up rather than the landing here.
Beautiful. And of course, you've always got that sturdy chair next to you or a handrail in case you aren't too sure about your balance. That's, as you said, Garrick, a bit more of an advanced version of some jumping training. So that's a step jump. Now, our third exercise for today is probably even a little bit more challenging than the step jump, but this one's particularly good for working on that agility, okay, that power, and of course the balance. So we often use ice skaters as an exercise. Garrick, can I get you to demonstrate those? Beautiful. So you can see Garrick here, he's done his fair share of ice skating. He's got perfect technique. But what he's doing is bounding from one leg to the other. So really focusing on using each leg on its own at a time, which is inherently more challenging than jumping from 2 feet, of course. And there's quite a tricky balance component of having to stick that landing and hold the position on one leg. So for this one, you would start with just stepping across, as Garrick showed there, and then over time, you could start to do a fully airborne leap over from one leg to the other. But as always, start low and go slow.
That's right.
So Garrick, there's our three of our favorite jumping exercises. You can incorporate those into your strength workouts, starting with 2 to 3 sets of anywhere between 5 and 10 repetitions, depending on what you can tolerate. And over time, you might increase the number of repetitions and the difficulty or the height of your jumps.
Absolutely.
But that's it for today. We'll see you in the next video.